Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and our guest today. You may have seen her on Comedy Central. You got a special on Epics, MTV's Girl Code, very big on TikTok. Chanel Ali is here, you guys.
Yay, so good to be here. Also, I share weed. I'm friendly. I'm likable. We're doing good.
And you're going to keep Mabel alive this weekend.
I am.
Hopefully.
I'm surprised you want to tell everybody, but yeah. For sure. It's going to be great. I'm not even worried about it.
I think if I put it out into the atmosphere, it'll come true.
Yeah, no, I'm going to send you updates that are going to look like they were all taken the same day, but they're going to be very good morning, good night. I take everything's fine. Don't even call because you have so much information already. But also, I was just letting Kerryn know that she does have a black dog. I don't know. Nobody ever told you that?
I mean, I guess I never realized.
Her name is Mabel.
Chanel, I don't see color.
Well, I've seen the videos of Mabel at the dog park, and she's elite, and that's a classic black thing.
What if I changed her name to like Mom's Mabley or whatever? That would be like, she would probably respond to it.
She liked it.
See?
Also, she dapped me up when I came in. Classic black dog move. You gonna leave me hanging right now?
Come on, Mabel.
Mabel, pay attention.
The camera's on.
Mabel's high. She's an old lady.
When the camera's on,
Mabel.
Ooh,
we're gonna get some subscribers.
When the camera's on, Mabel knows what to do. That's it.
Get the money.
And then we cut, Mabel. That's the preview.
She wants it to be natural and real, so she's gonna stop when she's done.
I had a great little masturbation session about around like 3:30 this afternoon.
Afternoon's the best time to do it.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's my time.
I mean it absolutely. Because if you really get disheveled, you have time to clean up.
Yep. If you really get to show, what are you?
You know,
hey, Chanel.
Sometimes it's like a boomerang. You know? Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? You send that thing out, it comes back, Mabel. It comes back.
Mabel's a very sensual.
We are just three colored girls.
Is she hurting you?
Three colored girls. She said, "Don't touch me." That's what she said.
What?
Ooh, tell it like it is, Mabel.
She's very in love with me today, I think.
Yeah.
Well, people, I mean, she obviously is really into you.
Yeah.
Mabel, this is what she does. She tries to bury her head in you.
Oh, I do the same thing
to people
with
when you like
yeah.
them.
I'm like, let me get in your neck.
Yeah,
I'm trying to burrow. I'm trying to see on the other side. But
I
take
do
you
that
with
too.
me. You know?
I do that too. Yeah, Mabel has been really good. She got in a little fight with a dog named Georgia yesterday. Mabel will get in the occasional tiff. The good news is she's not going to lose.
Tell it like it is, mommy. You know your girl.
You know, and she also like my friend Nicole, I was like trying to kind of break him up. It was a lot of noise. It was just her and this other like brown lab. And my friend Nicole grabbed her by like the harness. And I swear to God, she was like on her phone. She was scrolling Instagram and then stopping a dog fight.
Just midair, holding a dog, going crazy.
She's like that.
So what happened? Mabel just beat her ass, and
then dogs.
They don't even talk no more.
Yeah, you know, dogs sometimes they're like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." Do you guys want to play ball? Do you guys want to play ball? We can play ball,
especially in this neighborhood. You know, what are they so mad about? You know,
you might meet her, you might not, but there's a security guard
wait your turn.
named Danielle, who I always thought was really cool. And and I do still think she's cool. Like she plays fetch with Mabel or whatever. But there was one night that I was there and I was like, I just want to smoke like half a joint. Yeah. And it was in the dog park. And she was like, you can't smoke in here. And I was like, no way. I was like,
you're policing the air?
I was like, but it's legal. And she's like, but it's a park. So I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
And it was like, close. Then she mentioned also, and she was right, that it was close to a kid's park. And I was like,
it's good for them. No.
That's what I tried to tell her.
So you were like, oh, I don't really want this drama. But inside you were like, I'm going to kill you.
That's kind of, I was sort of overtired. So I was like, I made it clear to her. I'm like, listen, I'm not arguing with you. I want you to understand that. Like, I'm not, like, I get it. You're doing your job. I'm arguing with the theory that we can't smoke weed in this neighborhood.
Yeah. And this is like by the water. This is airflow.
But I mean, then the thing is, like, this is a lot of like rich people and they pay for security guards to tell people to It's not even like cigarettes. Like no, there's no smoking down here.
Wow.
Absolutely not. What's wrong with your leg?
It's because they pay for like lung cleaning services and stuff like that. Like they want to make sure that they're not spending all
So
this
funny.
money.
Lung cleaning.
Yeah, I don't know. They have fancy doctors that come and set up in your house. You right?
Now that you mention that, I wonder if that's Pat's googling it. I want it
Look
here.
it up.
I want it here immediately. Mabel's very intensely in love with you already.
Yeah.
The good news about Mabel is she won't sleep in the bed with you. She's
Nice.
very guard dog vibes at night.
She's like any sound. She's like, I heard it.
Not any. I mean, she'll bark. Yeah, like the elevator, people are too close to the door. She'll give you maybe like a maximum of 6 barks. But also, like, if you want her to shut up and you're like, Mabel, shut up.
She's like, oh, my bad.
She'll shut up.
I'm sorry.
You know, you just talk to her like a bitch. What's up, Pat?
What did you find?
Careful, Chanel's titties. I don't have titties. I worry
That's
about
all right.
it.
If something pops out, we'll charge more, right?
Hey.
Yeah, it'll go on Patreon
Hey,
Hey, we're on
or
Patreon for sure.
Kerryn's
I don't
OnlyFans.
I picked
care
this shirt
how
on
much you
purpose.
like her. I don't care how much you like her.
So there is a lung cleaning procedure. It's called a lung lavage.
Now, come on. Lavage, that's not a word that you've been hearing at the dog park? You
Uses
haven't heard that?
saline to wash out your lungs.
I'm fucking getting it. What do they steam it and then you
Yeah.
inhale it?
It's a saline solution.
I heard what you said, Pat, but they can't. I doubt it's liquid
have
in
this
your
theory
lungs. They
that
don't drown you with like
a
salt
lot-
water, stupid.
So you receive anesthesia, right?
Oh.
And then the doctors insert a tube in your mouth, like your trachea, and then they wash out your lungs.
They
Yeah.
drown you.
Yeah. And they take that stuff, they put it in your butt.
How do you keep
It's
breathing?
one lung at a time, so you can breathe with one lung.
Don't
then
act
you-
like you knew that. That's the big twist, okay? Don't,
behind
that's
the
kinda
camera,
crazy
Because
do one
people
lung at a
like
time.
Reading it
die
as
of
we go.
pneumonia every day. Like
Yeah.
people die of pneumonia every day. They can't get a lavage.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a
this is such
doctor. I'm gonna look into it.
we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Do you have asthma?
I do, yeah.
Yes, that you and I connected on that. I remember. I have asthma as well. This is something that probably the medical community is hiding from regular people.
Yeah.
This is, or is it more experimental and there's not a lot of research on it?
I don't know. I have this theory that a lot of rich people are paying for services we don't know about. And some of them
100%.
are dead already. They're dead. They've been dead. They're just wandering the earth, getting these services to maintain this body.
Zombie aliens.
Yes. If you look close.
Yeah, when you try to
don't-
talk to them, it's like, hey, how are you? How am I? Right?
They disappear for a second.
They don't blink anymore. Their foreheads are so far back in space. They're like,
Yeah.
what is all of this?
Or like they'd go to like turn on a radio or something and they do it in this really strange way where it's like no human would do it. What's happening?
I was worried like my cellulite was like,
you
very
worried
ripe.
you don't want your shirt to ride up.
This fucking dress is filthy. It's covered in dog hair and shit and coffee.
I'm sure it's not gonna look that way on camera.
Yeah, I'm saying it now to like tell Pat to put a filter on this. And
filtering the outfits
book me a facelift. Those are both on the to-do list.
and a lavage.
Let's get our
A
lungs
lavage
clean.
for all the ladies.
That's what I want to do for my next party. Anything that I celebrate, it's going to be a group lavage.
That's really fancy. And I'm always talking about technology. Are they going to get to a point where we can smoke weed when we're pregnant? Because that to me is the only reason I probably
Show
don't
me the
have a kid.
research. Just how can you prove or not prove that it's not entirely stigmatized? Like the whole our whole former perception of marijuana. What if it's like 100% positive? Like you smoke weed when you're pregnant, your kid's a fucking like I don't know symphony writer, or he's like
Yes.
fucking
a
wicked good-
pothead.
what?
He lives in your basement now. And you have Social Security.
No. He's like a super savant, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I feel you, yeah.
Like he can't be around popsicle sticks, but he can like paint a penguin in 20 different
he
colors.
can do like every logo he's ever seen by
Yes.
memory, which is a skill that I don't really think is very easy to monetize. But kids keep making videos
What do you
about
mean?
it.
NFTs. I mean, that's
just
the
drawing digitally,
yeah,
just drawing online.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll never understand NFTs. No one can. No one can.
I've
make
sold
Me.
I've sold 3 NFTs of my stand up.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
but how much money did you make? And,
It's not that much. I
who
think
buys it?
obviously white guys who like Twitter. But one time I met one of them. He came to a show I had in like Times Square. And he was like,
"Oh, were you like selling it like merch or NFTs?"
No, through a company called like Nifty Comedians. You should check them out. I'm sure they'd love to make an NFT of your you'll
my
be,
asshole.
Yes. You do understand NFTs. Why are you acting like you don't get it? A picture of your asshole on the wall is an NFT.
Dude,
Especially if it's like the only
my question
one
is, like,
that got taken of that your asshole on that day that looks that way. Like that's what it is.
the uniqueness. My question is with stand up, right? Do they own the rights to your
They
stand up?
just own the clip that I sent.
So, and how long are the clips?
They vary.
Right.
they're
What's the
jokes.
longest?
It's like a stupid clip that I took at a stupid show.
no, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah,
that's so
like
great.
a minute 30.
That's essentially like passive income because somebody like Chanel who's like constantly writing and like getting up and like just like making new material all the time, like that's such a smart move. It's like, yeah, here, buy it, buy this, buy that. Yeah,
And the guy came up to me, the one of them that had bought the NFT, and he was like, "Hey, I bought one of your NFTs."
that's rad.
And I was like, "Are you about to kill me?"
Yeah. He's like, and now I get to wear you.
You know, because you've been walking around telling people you own part of me already. So
That's sickening.
now
Does
you're gonna
that
get
scare
hired.
you?
Yeah, it scared me definitely, but I always walk towards that fear whenever I meet a person like that.
Hey.
I'm always like, "Hey, I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna see you coming."
Oh yeah. I'm like preaching to the choir, buddy. Like, you guys are like, hey, subscribe to your OnlyFans. I'm like, sweet, we're living in Battery Park, buddy. It's fucking great.
They're like, "I want to live in your skin." I was like, "I've been checking out your beard already, so trying to get in that."
I'm gonna move soon.
Where are you gonna move to?
I don't know.
Please don't go to Williamsburg and become one of these bitches. Because I already know you're gonna be hanging around with girls in waist trainers. I just
What's
want
to
you
do with waist trainers? Can I tell you something? My organs and like my farts and stuff. The idea of a waist trainer just seems so uncomfortable to me.
Is that because you eat like mad vegetables? Because like these vegan chicks, they be farting a lot and they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to act like they're like, I spent all day making this butternut squash soup, and I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna sleep tonight.
No, I was
you're gonna be
lifting weights
blowing
this
ass.
morning, and then I had a bacon, egg, and cheese.
That's real.
But I was lifting 25-pound weights, and I think I'm gonna move up to 30s pretty soon.
The way you throw the number of the weights around.
I mean, I have
she'll be
to-
like, "Oh, I was the girl
Like
in
2
bar
dumbbells.
today who had the 8-pound weights. Everybody else was using bands." I'm like, what gangsters are you rolling with?
Monster. Myself, my own ego.
It's intimidating me.
She's unparalleled.
I don't wanna
Oh,
play
you
it.
know, our friend would come and work out with us, and she would be late sometimes, and she knows exactly who she is. And it's just an upsetting like vibe, like to set off, and the
Yeah.
whole group is like, you know what I mean?
For sure, you can't be late to it.
And you're just like receiving attention for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, it's not a vibe, and we're all supposed
I'm being
to be
a
there.
cunt right now. I feel like
It's really not as bad as you think. You haven't even said names, really.
I know.
Not really.
But you know she knows.
Yeah,
Had I
agree.
found it was in my gaping pussy. Blur that. You fucking homos.
Oh, is that what you do? You just say
Oh,
blur that?
I'll take my.
I just say something and then I go.
Pat.
That's how they know. That's the part. Whatever she said before that, directly she doesn't want. Yeah? Is that what you're doing?
This is we're gonna do an experiment, Pat. We're gonna do an analytics experiment.
What is it?
Timestamp when I take my shoes off. Maybe I'll just take one off for now.
And see what happens?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say you're averaging about 10 minutes in, so we're about.
Why were you
13
gonna
in right
say
now.
that? Why wouldn't you just send that in an email? Why do you have to embarrass me in front of shit?
What?
out?
That's when
You're
she
such a
usually
piece
does
of
it?
Well, she can go back and watch the episodes and see.
She'll never watch the episodes. What am I, a psychopath?
I watch my own episode.
You
Well,
do?
yeah, I am a psychopath. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean we're psychopaths, but I'm
No,
not.
but I've watched
like that.
I've watched plenty of them.
I'd rather watch myself guest on an episode than watch
Mm.
myself.
Yeah, that's a vibe. And also, we're busy. We don't have time to watch everybody else's stuff.
No, it's like I like always have ideas in my head. I tried to tell Pat like verbally like that moment, and then he fucking doesn't know what I'm talking about. Were you gonna retort? Here it is.
He's
Don't
just taking
posture
it
like
in.
that. Don't put your headphones on, you
He
big
was
bull.
like,
Like you're
"Well."
gonna say something and then
I'm
bail.
audio monitoring.
What?
I'm audio monitoring. I couldn't get that out.
Well, the levels are bad. I'm nasal, and there's nothing that can be done.
No, I love it. What is your?
I was up on my terrace today, really.
You were up on your terrace?
Yeah, dude. I was up there for 60 minutes.
Yo, I text you earlier and I was like, "What's your life like today?" She said, "It's nuts. It's so crazy. It's
Isn't
gonna be
this-
insane." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm just like, I'm just gonna be hanging out. So like, I'm gonna be around today and tomorrow." She's like, "Okay, well, let's do the podcast." Then 10 minutes later, her actual bum, sun tanning. Out in
I
New
knew
York
you were gonna
City.
see that, and I knew you were gonna like it.
Yeah.
And I knew you were gonna be like, "That's my girl living her life."
I was like, it's nuts and it's butts.
but
with you.
to be fair, I mean, I'm 69. To be fair, the only I do have to do another podcast, and I do have a singular spot.
That's true.
Uno.
But that all equates to your day being nuts.
Can I tell you I walked 3 dogs?
Yeah, that's plenty.
I walked 3 dogs.
That's plenty.
Throw that fucking in that wrench of a
what
monkey.
are your steps? What like? Come
Well,
on, just give me an average. Don't look it up because you know.
14K off the top of the dome, between 14, 16K.
She's a numbers girl.
Easy.
You know, that's plenty.
Easy.
That's plenty. Can you
Consist-
let us catch up
Consistently.
Could you
Consistency
spare a
is
few
the
steps
important thing.
for the other people in
Getting
New York
sunshine
City?
in my eyes at 7 a.m. Didn't even have a nap today.
7 a.m. I even think you're doing us a courtesy. I think she like posts timestamps some of her videos. Like I
do.
think she'd be up at like sunrise, and she's like, "Oh, it's 6:50. I'll post this."
I mean, not often, but sometimes wake up at the witching hour as well.
Yeah, I'm a thing about light. As soon as I feel light, I'm usually up.
Yeah.
So if I don't
That's
like
really
really
good.
take a step to block out light, I'm just gonna be up whenever the sun is out.
Yeah, that means your circadian rhythm is really good.
Please, am I gonna walk out of here with like blue shit on my tongue? 'Cause
No.
I really don't. I don't.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
put some crystals in your hands.
Dang, some crystals.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say just then. To be totally honest,
It seems like somebody's high in here, and I don't know who it is, but
I didn't smoke pot for at least 72 hours when I had family in town.
that's way
So,
too many. Way
that-
too many hours because they were here.
I
So you
noticed.
couldn't?
I noticed my stress levels were noticeably higher.
I think we're better with our families if we do pot.
I know, but
I really believe that firmly.
but I know, but when it's close quarters and there's like a
You can't because
baby, there's a
smelly
baby. It's just like wasn't gonna happen. And I was happy to do it. It felt kind of good to have a cleanse, but I also will admit, like I was just felt my body just for no reason, just manufacturing adrenaline, just like,
Stress.
and I'm like, what are you doing? Cut it out. It's a baby.
I like how you identify very specific chemicals in your body. You're like, what is that?
And it's like sulfur.
You're like, I think my adrenaline is doing something with my blood. You're like,
Yeah.
you just know it so specifically.
I should really cut down on caffeine. What's
You drink a lot of coffee?
what's your caffeine intake?
I
None.
don't- rarely coffee. Yeah,
That's why you have good sleep as well.
that's true. For a while, I was on this like green tea kick.
Yeah.
I was just felt like just made me feel so lean and like detoxed. And
Oh.
also, it sounds good, but then I was like, I'm up all night.
It's still a lot of caffeine in this. This one out.
I'm good on it. We
Me
did
too.
it. I feel like we achieved the thing.
Yeah, you're good. You have one sock on.
Timestamp it.
Oh, marker. Oh, snap.
Tomorrow.
Crazy.
I'm so annoying. I'm the most annoying girl in the locker room too.
Are you?
I would.
You talk to people?
No.
Kerryn, please no.
I
please.
just spend too much time there, and I always use like
all the products.
all the products, like
Yeah.
the hair nets, the razors. I'm taking 4 towels.
the
I
hair
like-
nets? Like when you get in the shower?
Well, if I get in the steam room, sometimes I like get so many blowouts and the dryness and this and then that. It's just like I'll wrap it up in a shower cap.
Yeah.
And I'll go in there and I'll take like 4 towels and I'll like lay down on one. I'll elevate my head. I'll put the other one on the shower. I'm gonna jump in after the cold shower, and then I gouache on my face in the steam room.
So, what's your bag like? Are you taking?
It's a huge pink duffel bag. You'd
It's
be like, is there a
huge.
head in there?
It's lots of tools.
Yeah,
You have a practice head. You swap out.
yeah,
You do her hair. But you're going to Equinox usually.
yeah. It's right here.
Yeah, so I think you can do all that stuff at Equinox, but if you do any of that shit at the other gyms, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're doing that at Crunch, I'm done.
You're gonna be like, there's a fucking crazy lady in the sauna right now.
I think there's a lot of great like boutique places. There's
Yeah?
Pedal House is a really great.
I like Cycle.
Yeah, you
I
would
really
love
enjoy
Pedal
Cycle,
House.
yeah.
You should check out Pedal House. I love
And
these
they have like a
guys.
nice locker room
It's-
vibe because usually it's not.
We'll go. We'll
Okay.
go. It's more. It's like the classes are so good. Like the teachers are this married couple, and they're maybe two of the most intense people I've ever met in my life.
It's 2 white people.
She's Serbian, I believe, and yeah, he's
Oh.
pretty white.
Mm.
But she's adding some like flavor.
That's all right. I'll
Anyway,
allow it
the-
if they just want to ride their bikes and be white.
The music's good. They like yell at you in a way that makes you want to try harder.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Is it like a team mentality? Like people know how fast you're riding? Because sometimes that's a little too. I'm too
No.
competitive.
No.
I'll be like
it's
yelling
just-
at a lady. I don't know. Fucking Tina would get it together. Maybe we could take the blue team.
I've done those classes too.
I don't
It's
like
nuts.
that feeling. It puts me in. I'm getting.
Yeah, you get mad at the person. They have like a low average, and you look back, and it's like 100-year-old man like doing his
Yeah.
best. You're like, why are we trying to fight each other?
And then the 100-year-old man is like, I got this off Groupon.
Yes.
And I'm like, just no use. Get off Groupon, man.
This is my last ride. I know those classes. I know those classes. It shouldn't be like that. It should just be like you're competing with yourself.
Yeah, I like that. I like to feel like I went far versus how much faster
Yeah.
did I go than
Yeah.
all these people.
I can clock 4 miles pretty quick, like 15 minutes or less, typically,
Damn.
without really trying that hard.
Are you one of those fucking freaky people that like doesn't sweat while you're working out?
I sweat so much, and I love
okay.
sweating. I love shedding any type of toxin. I love a constant release. I love a lymphatic massage.
Where do you get those at? Because I've looked that up very specifically because Bow Wow's baby mama, well, I think his first baby mama, she be getting them.
And her
And-
body looks snatched.
Amazing. Like
Yeah.
very natural,
Yeah.
but
She probably works out and leads a healthy lifestyle.
she works out.
as
She
well.
has like a whole like series. You can buy her tapes and wear her waist snatchers and take her.
What's up with the waist snatch? I'm
I
not
don't
feeling it. I
know.
think it's a little.
You were never one of those girls, though. You never were like,
waist snatcher? No.
like you never wore one of those. You never did it.
No. It feels so archaic.
Mm.
It reminds me of binding our feet or wearing corsets back in the day, like
Yeah.
literally breaking our ribs
It's
because
the same as a corset,
it
basically.
was the social norm.
Mhm.
It's trying to reach an unnatural aesthetic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So and then I think it just contributes to like everybody's negative self-image when you're man making a new body type. But that's
Wow.
my opinion.
That is really healthy and off-brand for you.
I know. Oh, you want us to talk about Ariel? I would have leaned into the beer can. I'm like, you're going to jail.
That was really crazy.
It's insane. It's terrifying, and I don't know what to say. And I kind of don't want to talk about it. I don't know why.
Oh, we don't have to. But
It
I don't.
scares me to
I think
point
being-
attention to like civilians gone wild.
Well,
Absolutely.
you've done that club, no? Uncle Vinny's?
Of course, I've
Yeah.
done Uncle Vinny's. I'm a fucking professional comedian. What do you think this is?
Absolutely. I mean,
We've all done Uncle Vinny's.
We've all done comedy next to a pool table, and people are shouting, and
It's like-
and we got through. But also, like, we are at work and being threatened for just joking. I always say that we're just
What
joking.
What if it hit her in the eye and she
Yeah.
lost her eye?
Anything, and now she has to tell jokes with one eye.
They'd have to make her famous.
And she's a great
Not-
writer.
or
She'd
not
be
the-
hilarious
they'd
with
have-
her one-eyed jokes.
They'd have to make a movie. Like that would be a movie.
Yeah.
Like the shark girl got her arm bit off. It
Yeah.
would be like that for comedy.
But I think about that all the time. What if I
What's-
get an injury and then I have to keep telling jokes? Like now I have one arm. That would suck.
You're
You don't
gonna
think
jump.
about
But
that?
can I tell you, you're gonna leap to the top of the line. Like they're gonna want to tell your story because it's such a tragic thing to happen. But that's the light in the
Well,
dark
You
of
haven't
life.
met any FUT comedians like I have.
Yeah,
Then
huh?
I guess I've met a few, and some of
But
them.
listen, they're not all gonna be great. I'm just saying you're gonna get some spotlight because of it.
Well,
Mm.
Jimmy Kimmel did say he may let her
Yeah,
have
he
her
said definitely.
late night
He
debut.
tweeted
Yeah.
back definitely. She's
Oh,
definitely gonna
that's
get a
awesome.
late night set for sure.
She
she's-
should, and she's overdue for that. I mean, she's at the cellar all the time.
Yes, I agree.
she's hilarious.
She's gonna have a great set. This is gonna be huge for her. Every female comedian is gonna start asking their friends to throw beer at them.
I had a friend that came to a show. She wanted to surprise me. I think our friends think that that's like really fun to come to our
I'll
jobs and
stab you
surprise
in the
us.
heart.
They
If
think it's
you
really,
don't
like,
ever
romantic.
just show up.
They do it all the time. And she came, and I'm on stage, and she walked in, and she says to me, as I'm on stage, "Should I sit here?"
No.
And I said into the mic, "Are you really fucking talking to me right now?"
Chanel, that's wild.
I said, "Sit the fuck down."
Where was this?
Just in Philly at some weird venue, like some weird cafe. And I was like, "You really fucking talking to me right?" Everyone, this is my friend. I'm so happy she supports me. Sit the fuck down.
I know.
This is my friend.
It's such a weird dynamic, right? Because
So crazy.
from the perspective of, and even as a comic watching other comics, you have the thought, like, I'm contributing to the joy. I'm here. I'm supportive.
We're a part of this thing together, and these other people are just in on it.
Yeah.
No, this is my show. Shut the fuck up. We're only taking giggles currently.
I know.
Anything else? It's not. It's like, I always feel like it's like we're already babysitting.
Yeah.
Don't just keep
Oh God.
making
babysitting.
babies. Don't keep making babies out there. I got plenty of babies. I'm juggling.
Yeah. I was like, I'm hosting Frantic last night, and it was just
Yeah.
like so many comics.
I'm sure you get such a mixed bag,
Mm-hmm.
like of audience members and comics.
Last night was hot. Last night was great.
Yeah?
Yes.
It was,
last night was very good.
It was packed?
It was packed. They were laughing
Yeah.
at everything. Everybody had hot sets. It was a really fun night.
Did you host by yourself, or were you?
Me and Aaron, we had
nice.
a lot of fun together. We
I
were
love
saying
that.
a lot of funny shit. There was a guy from Russia in the crowd. I
Wow.
love doing this. I was like, "How do you feel about the war in Ukraine? Like, how do you feel about?" I know, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm not." I was like, he's like, "I'm against it." I was like, "You're against it?" I was like, "Oh, so you're a traitor."
That's right.
It's
That's right.
so
Call
fun.
him out.
It's so fun. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And you know, Aaron,
yeah.
he's just fucking.
Whatever he feels, he goes.
Everybody's fucking gay. There was a guy with a huge tattoo on the top of his head. I
Mm.
told Joe to send me the fucking footage. I want to show you guys. It was funny.
And
Get
he
out of there,
Did he call him gay?
everyone.
Yeah, that's great.
He's
It's my new favorite thing is when like two lesbians, like white lesbians, post their relationship. I like to comment, "Y'all niggas gay." That's like my new favorite thing, especially as the holiday season approaches.
I'm doing that. I'm taking it.
No, I don't think you should, but it's my new favorite thing, and it's great because they always just like it. You know, they just like it. They don't comment on it. They don't ask me about it,
Thank you.
and it's a fun thing that we had.
I was talking to this woman today about how I'm going to be alone forever.
How you're gonna what? Be alone forever?
Yeah.
You were talking to just some lady about that?
Well, I don't.
Stop playing the fucking dog bark, yo. You're done. You're cashed out on Dog Mom Friends.
But there's actually been a lot of studies about how single women are the happiest group of people.
Yeah. But what does it say about us always being in these studies? Because they always have time to catch up with us and
Shut up, Pat. What did you do?
Mabel slipped on her own toy.
I don't know. I think you did some shifty shit. I don't know.
Wait, like the concept of why are we always in these studies?
Wait. I'm just saying.
Like we're walking like, hey, I'm here for another study.
I even like read the study that really affected me years ago. It was like, oh, women are really affected by Benadryl. It like really gives us like Alzheimer's and like really like.
Shut up.
Yes.
I chug Benadryl.
Yo, Benadryl is my
I'm
favorite
telling
let me
you.
go to sleep thing, you know?
That is the sleeping
But also
pill.
when I read the study, it was like they had been doing this study for like 70 years. And I was like, how did they get all these ladies to just commit to this nightly check-in about their Benadryl usage?
I chug Benadryl. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if I've had a really rough day and I'm like, let's just go night-night.
Oh my God. Oh, Mabel's not this cuddly with me. It's not.
This
Mabel's
dog is
Mabel
black.
is not.
This is a black dog.
Mabel
And
has.
it's for the culture. You understand what she's doing?
Well, that's why
She's
I picked
stretching
her.
her paw out. This is my girl. This is my nigga.
Yeah, I didn't even.
It's my nigga.
Mabel, do you love
Woo.
Chanel? I don't know. This rivals Allie Makovsky. Like with Allie.
Stop
she was
bringing
like-
up old bitches. Listen, the new bitch is here.
Well, her level of comfort is like.
No, I really do fuck with dogs though.
She looks beautiful right now.
No, she's
You look okay.
she's a black queen.
This
yeah.
does look like a fucking portrait. All right, you can have her.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get a new dog.
You did all the hard work.
I'm if you got like a 3-legged, one-eyed dog that nobody wants.
Why do you keep trying to go into the like dog with a wheelchair? I feel like that's coming. Why do you keep trying to get
No,
there?
I'm gonna give him to Mabel for sport. You know how they used to get crickets for snakes and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that.
It's not like that.
Like that. Like the little wheelchairs so like they can't get away.
Yeah.
But it's so fun for her to kill.
It's so depressing.
I apologize. I'm joking. It was like, she's not joking.
I know.
I am the angel of death. I got her bat wings.
For Halloween?
No.
Just to have to hold.
I also got her a spider costume.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you excited, Mabes? It has big spider legs.
Are you gonna match her for Halloween?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress up like a web of lies. I'm just gonna write every lie I've ever told.
A web. That's really good. That's my titty.
Mabel's like, I've never seen these before. She's like, my mom doesn't have
She's
these.
like, shelf, I know what to do.
Oh my god. She's like, you're so much more of a woman than my mom.
I can't help you, Mabel.
Mabel, listen, chillax. Stop being so desperate. It's like unbecoming.
That's
You have to try to play it cool.
That's
This is why you don't have a
exciting.
boyfriend.
Yeah. Have
You're
you been
too-
dating? Do people come on your podcast and ask you that?
No, she mostly
So,
just
Kerryn, have you been dating?
Oh, I want to be in love so bad. I keep forgetting which guy I like more when I'm like talking to like multiple guys.
That's really hard to remember. Yeah, you got to do it by emoji. You haven't heard that song?
No.
Oh, Travis Scott broke it down in that song, and he's like, butterflies next to their name. Those are the ones that are ride or die for you. You know, hearts is like whatever. He says some other things. I'm too high to.
But Travis Scott, isn't he married to Kylie Jenner?
Of course, they're not married.
Oh.
No.
But so they're not monogamous.
Who knows? He doesn't seem. That seems like a long word for him.
But then again, a rap, when you rap, it could just be a character you're playing. Yeah, she's like the best.
She's
a
having a
wolf.
great day. She's having a great day, and I'm happy for her.
And she
Living her best life.
they let her in the deli.
Wow.
So right
she
here,
runs this neighborhood.
right here, and the guy loves her. He's like, Mabel, Mabel.
If I meet this guy and he doesn't sound exactly like that, I will.
You'll laugh. You'll probably laugh so hard because she'll jump up on the counter, and he's like, Mabel. Don't worry, everybody. I wipe it off with my spit.
Don't worry.
So what?
So you're gonna label them by emojis from now on.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I
hate
don't
it. Every
know.
year it gives me anxiety for no reason.
Does it? I don't every year do a thing.
Mabel, you don't have to eat your bone on her. It's like you're being gross.
That's what they all say.
You're being gross.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any plans yet, but
Mickey Gall asked me if I would go to Miami for Halloween. You want to go?
yeah.
All right.
Okay. Do I have to get a costume then?
Yeah.
Shit.
We could do it when you want to do a joint costume.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to make it political? I'm just kidding. I'm
Maybe if you said it a little slower.
I'm joking. Do you want to make a statement?
What's gonna happen?
Do you want to be voter registered? Do you want to be dynamics? Do you want to be like, hey, my son robbed a... Oh, wait, ready?
I don't think
we can
I'm
dress up
ready.
as like school shooter mom. No.
Well, it's Florida, so a lot would be fine. I thought you were gonna say like let's talk about abortion.
I thought about it was my first thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll put you in a baby carrier.
But I didn't know where to go with it.
Oh no, okay.
That's pretty funny. Are you gonna have kids?
Yeah, I'll probably have at least one just to see if I make a funny one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If I make a funny one, then I'll be like, yeah, let's make some more or whatever. But if it's not funny, like if it's like laughing sarcastically and just like being just not cool vibes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut that thing down. We're not gonna
Yeah.
keep making. And I wish other people would think about that when they look at all their kids. They're like, 2 of these, the world would be a little better without, right? 2 of these, I didn't need.
Although my sister was here and she's like, remind me to take my birth control. And I was like, no.
It is fun to watch other people sabotage
Oh.
themselves. But- and families just like they get better when a baby is like a common thing for them to focus
it's
on.
just like it's like
just good, healthy
I'm
new
so
energy.
in love with my nephew.
Yeah.
Like would do anything.
Are you gonna have kids then?
I don't think the Lord intends it.
Why are you bringing the Lord into this?
I just like really see myself as like the Holy Mary as far as like my virtue and my like spiritual beliefs.
I see.
So, if the good Lord intends for me to, bring his son, the
Yeah.
next Messiah, into this world, I'm kidding.
A prince?
Listen, the next son of God. Like, yeah, if I have a kid, he'll be the next leader of the whole world.
Yeah.
But
I like that vibe. But
I
you're
really-
open to it, and also like you talk to the stars.
I mean, if I'm being like honest, I really love the freedom that being an aunt allows me to
Yeah.
have,
Mhm.
while like having a great family and like being connected to them and, watching these like kids grow up. It's like awesome. I love it. I love being able to like contribute in
yeah.
ways that I can.
But also being able to like not contribute if you don't want to.
No, yeah.
That's
For-
the great part of being
to
like right on the
withhold,
outside.
yeah, like I love, like I'm always telling my brother, I'm like, hey, if you ever want to use me as like a punishment thing,
What does that mean? Like you're gonna go stay with your aunt?
yeah, something, or like bribery.
You want to go to the dog park at 6 a.m.? Is that what you want? Huh? You want to get your lungs cleaned every time you cough? Is that what you want?
We're getting our lungs. Speaking.
She's gonna put you on her podcast. Yeah, that's what you want. Keep talking, Ryan. I don't know if you have a person in your family named
It's a pretty
Ryan.
good. It's a pretty close guess. I'm just saying.
No, I'd be down for a little Kerryn baby.
Oh,
I know you'd work out hardcore through that pregnancy.
Oh my god! I'm like, yeah,
She'd start a new series. People would be inspired. They'd be like, "Oh my god, did you see her at 8 months? That's how I look today." You would start some shit.
I mean, I would look really cute pregnant,
Mm.
and my tits would get bigger, which would be really fun.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just like not into it. I
Yeah.
figure I could like do that, like
Dang.
hit her. You can totally hit her.
No, it's fine. She's just like biting the bone on me.
You can. I'm joking, you guys, when I say that. Sometimes I have to feel like I have to fucking explain to people don't hit my fucking dog.
Yeah. They can't wait to catch you like she meant to edit that out.
PETA. Hashtag.
Yeah,
Right.
I also would like to maybe adopt, but I think that it's hard because we're like living this like lady comedian lifestyle, and I don't know how on paper I could ever convince somebody to give me a kid.
They're like, so you're not gonna be home at night?
Yeah.
You're like, no. You're like, no. The baby's gonna come to the club.
Yeah,
You're gonna bring a baby to the club. Yeah.
yeah, but like in Uptown.
She'll like sleep in the green room. What do you mean?
Yeah, they don't even smoke in there anymore.
Wait, Bonnie and Rich made that movie, and Raina was like 3 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going like in and out of clubs and like traveling. And she was there.
I've seen Aaron's baby at
Oh, I know.
at comedy clubs. Like
Yeah.
literally, I walked in, I was like, "Whose baby is this?"
What time? What
like
time is
like
it?
near the window.
I know.
And I was like, "There's a baby unattended over here." They're like, "No, she's right here." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I know. Can't you at least give it a whistle?
You know?
Learn and teach it to announce itself.
Yeah.
I know where my parents are. That's our.
Put the baby on the God mic.
Um,
Introduce the show. Put this baby to work. I want to do that. I want to have like a kid that's like around my entertainment life and is learning skills and is exposed to as many healthy things as we can manage, you know?
do you worry that this world is just like, going downhill?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all bad.
So
I
like
don't know.
bringing
We don't-
someone into it, knowing that it's only
yeah,
gonna get worse.
But these other people are totally doing that. Like the bad people, they're making mad babies.
Right.
They're making like 8, 9. They're not. They're raw dogging. Way.
Are you talking about the evangelicals? Because
Yeah,
that's my
mostly.
new church.
Mostly.
That's what I'm gonna join.
That's smart.
And
You will be the queen of every restroom.
no, I have to pay $1,000, and then Mabel, chill. And then I get to listen to all. I'm watching you, and it's a lot. You're being a lot. You've never been this fucking cute in your life. Yeah, you keep trying to go to second base. She's
That's
like very
okay.
obvious about it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, you're just like so much more comfy than I am. Probably. She probably like lays on me, and she's like, "Oh, this
I am a
fucking
very comfy lady.
flat-chested boy."
Mm.
You're such a slut. I'm giving you back. You have no loyalty.
Dang, how often does she say that to you, Mabel? Look at me.
Every day.
How often does she threaten to take you back?
Every day. My home. What was I saying? I had some. What?
Evangelicals.
Yeah. So, all I have to do is pay $1,000, and I'm a member, and I get to listen to the secret conversations that they have. So I'm gonna do that if you guys will pay for it.
That's right.
Donate to our Patreon.
You guys want-
It's gonna be a specific button that you push, and you can donate money to it, and then I will become an evangelical.
And this podcast will change in form,
Mm-hmm.
but content.
I think I'm just gonna start with the basics with like learning about the faith,
Dang.
and then I'm gonna just try to dissect it. Mabel, it's so much. You're so slutty.
Well, I do like that one. Who's that
It's
evangelical?
desperate. You're being desperate.
that
You're being-
evangelical priest too.
All right, Pat, put her in the room. She's being desperate.
He got caught in the bathroom.
Who?
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, sorry. We blew through this podcast. I
Oh,
thought
sorry.
we were like 20 minutes. Don't apologize.
I don't know what.
This maybe might have been my favorite episode because it flew by so fast.
I love that for you.
Not that all the other guests haven't been slow and tedious.
Yeah.
And this does come out on Friday, so you can let them know like what we're doing, where we'll be.
That's what Pat wants me to do. Hey everybody! Also, we're gonna be in Las Vegas. It's Skunk Fest. That's what he wants. He wants me to sound like a race car. Skunk Fest. We're gonna be there.
Announcer Kerryn.
We're obviously going to be at Skankfest. I'm judging the naked roast battle, topless both nights. So it should be fun.
You can follow me at Chanel Ali.
I didn't even ask you for your plugs.
Can I do it?
Yep, fine.
You can follow me. You can follow me at Chanel Ali. That's Chanel like the perfume, Ali like Muhammad. I'm featuring for Brian Simpson in North Carolina the first week of December. Come out. Go to my website, chanelali.com.
Chanel, you're the best.
You're the best. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming down here.
Thank you for sharing your pup.
Pat, anything I'm supposed to say?
Subscribe to the YouTube if you're not subscribed already. Half of you are watching and not subscribed. So please just click the subscribe button below.
Don't shame them. Don't make them feel bad.
We move with love.
But yeah, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, that's mean.
Yeah, don't be that way.
That's like just like, take a penny, leave a penny, but you only always take a penny.
Well, we're nearly at 40K, and at 50K, we have a surprise for the fans.
Yeah, 50K, I'm going to squirt. I'm just kidding. I bleep that out. We're never going to get ads. Or at least, but 50. Fuck. Thank you.
It's only OnlyFeehans.